Hello everyone, my name is David, one of the co-founders of Project VREC, originally known as Intelligent Transport Systems and Road Safety. So I'm going to run you through our action diagram, architecture diagram, our roadmap, and our deployment diagram. So let's get on with it. 1. Our use case, smart detection. We do smart detection of road accidents, traffic congestions, and traffic violations within live feed or any feed from a camera or video. Through this feed, we can also do tracking of crime and runaway vehicles. These vehicles that get involved in an accident and run away. So this data is sent to a server via cable or Wi-Fi, depending on the police infrastructure. So the stakeholders in the server's end can either be local police servers or remote servers. So we can access that data either via internet or cable. So after accessing that data, we run computational processes on that data. We run a YOLO v3 AI model that does the detection using Python. So this detection is displayed in our desktop application. So the detection, in order to run, needs GPUs. So we are yet to establish whether we are going to sell a hardware GPU to the police or the police has local already installed GPUs to handle this AI. From that, we're going to run JavaScript obviously in the development of the application and MySQL in the data management. So this is displayed on our VREC software on the screen there. So there is another use case here. The police desktop officer analyzes the feed and confirms that the tagged violation is accurate, or can use it to search and tag new violations which may not be captured by our AI. Like in case a crime has occurred and there is a number plate being haunted or in pursuit, he can just type it within our VREC software and the system will be able to track that number if spotted on any camera feed. So if there is need to take action on the tagged mission, it is sent via a secure app. Here we will involve stakeholders like communication companies, those companies that are already handling communication of police information, or we would use the IBM and Google secure messagings like HyperProtect. From that, the information is sent to the police, a field officer, who is an actor in this case as well. So the field officer takes the action. So he receives the message either via SMS, or it requires him to have a smartphone to access our application. So our roadmap. Our minimum valuable product is the AI software in this case. So for this competition, if worst comes to worst, we are going to have at least the AI that detects violations like wrong lane use, overtaking, overspeeding within the camera feed for police. That is our minimum viable product. Our context diagram. So this basically explains the use cases and how and who acts on the software. In this case, we have the AI doing the back end. So here, VREC AI and back-end softwares handle the collection of data in terms of pictures and videos from the servers. Then they run identification of violations and tag them using our AI model, which is in that case there. Then we go to the second phase of the context diagram. So here we have the desktop application. Here a police desktop officer confirms that the tagged violations are accurate, and the other use case is searching for a plate against a database in terms of intelligence. If they are hunting for someone or somebody that's involved in a crime, or a car has committed a crime or been stolen or knocked someone and it is running away. So here still a desktop officer can search within that system and run the intelligence. Next is our messaging, VREC messaging and mobile application. Here we're able to access the field officer who takes action in the field and executes the necessary ticketing and precautions. that is our now finally our deployment diagram. So this explains the layers, the nodes in which our system works. So like I explained earlier, we receive information from a local server or any video feed via Wi-Fi or cable. So this information is sent to our VREC servers. So the VREC server runs a YOLO v3 model using Python to identify the violations, and that information still is sent to, that can be carried out on either local GPUs or remote GPUs. Now if we are to use remote GPUs like Firebase from Google, we would avoid doing some other programming languages like MySQL and other languages. So this Firebase enables us to skip a lot of programming and reach our goal faster by accessing mobile applications, web applications, and desktop applications, and finally iOS applications, which can be for the field officers to take action. So with Firebase we skip a lot of things, but we could also use a local server or an IBM server. That guarantees security and more work, of course, writing MySQL, and finally the whole system running to the other end.